Alright, Arc Raiders, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a guide for new players in Arc Raiders specifically. I'm new, so I guess this is for you guys and what I've learned. What you should be focusing on to get good fast. Whether you're just starting or trying to improve, I've got you covered with the key tips and strategies that will make you a more confident and effective raider. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to prioritize so you can start dominating missions and PvP encounters. So let's go ahead and just jump in. First up, you need to get comfortable with your keybinds, okay? This is crucial. Every second counts in Arc Raiders, I'm not going to lie. And knowing exactly which buttons control what can be the difference between escaping a tough fight or getting taken out. Spend time in a safe area or like a low stakes missions, just practicing your movement, weapon switching and like skill activations. Even tiny habits like quickly using a health kit or dodging an enemy attack becomes like second nature when your keybinds are instinctive. So just remember, comfort here translates directly to speed and survival. If, for example, a default key doesn't feel like it's natural, then don't be afraid to like change it or remap it to something else. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later. Next, stick to the free loadouts until you are comfortable with the game's mechanics. I can't tell you the amount of stuff that I have lost looting, thinking I'm the guy every time I'm seeing something blue or I get something gold or I get something purple just to get scoped by someone else or even murked by an arc. Do you know what I'm saying? You might be tempted to create your own gear setup immediately, I'm not gonna lie, but early on, it's smart to learn how like the default options work. Free loadouts give you a solid balance of weapons and abilities, and they're great for learning what works in different scenarios. Once you've got enough in-game money or materials, you can start customizing your gear to fit your personal playstyle. But initially, I need you guys to focus on mastering the basics with the provided setups. Okay, this literally saves you money and it prevents wasted resources and keeps you from getting overwhelmed by having too many options. We all know when you have too many options, it gets hard to just settle down and just choose one directly, you know? Next, looting efficiently, I can't lie, it has to be one of the biggest mistakes new players make because you just don't know the game. So how are you supposed to loot efficiently? Don't spend too long scavenging in one area. Basically, the goal is to grab valuable items, yes, collect what you need, yes, but also get out early. This not only keeps you safe from enemy raiders, right, but it also maximizes the amount of money and XP you gain. Extra items you collect can be sold for upgrades or used to craft gear later, and every bit of XP contributes to your overall growth. Think of it like a balanced speed and efficiency matter more than holding out for every single loot box. Plan your loot routes ahead of time and always keep an eye on escape paths. That is literally the reason why they let you see the map when you enter, so you have an idea of where you're gonna go, what you're gonna do there, and how you're gonna get out. Because I can't tell you the amount of times I've been confused where I got to the hatch and I got to the elevator, and on the map I noticed that they were kind of similar, but I didn't notice that they weren't the same. One's got like a little oval and one's got like a straight line, and more time you need a key to enter a hatch. I never have a key, so I always get caught by an arc or a player just scoping me out. It's just not right, and trust me, I don't want you guys to fall for that. It is painful. Skill points, yeah, okay, you need to spend your points wisely. Skill points are your raider's backbone. They literally define what your character can do. So as you level up, it's tempting to spend points everywhere, but be strategic. Focus on skills that complement your chosen playstyle first. If you like ranged combat, then cool, put points into a weapon handling and critical hit bonuses. So by that I mean improve your gun, okay? That way you know that this is what it was before, this is what it is now, okay? If you prefer close range combat, prioritize defensive and like, you know, melee skills. Learn how to use your axe or crowbar or whatever you're using in front of you. Know the swing rates, do you know what I'm saying? Like, know your character, know what you're choosing to make your character and your playstyle effective in the way you play. Every decision in the skill tree shapes your effectiveness in missions and fights, so plan ahead and think about how each upgrade synergizes with your gear and strategy, okay? Don't rush, invest points thoughtfully and you'll notice a big difference in your performance. Now, choose your 2 primary weapons, okay? This has to be one of the best tips I can throw out there besides everything else. Choose your weapons properly, and it's just crucial for you to have the right ones. You need to know how they play, you need to know how they use, you need to know how they burst, okay, how they shoot, the fire. You need to know everything about your guns, because this is the gun that you're going to actually transverse throughout the whole game and be familiar with. Yes, there's other guns, yes, there's other options, but you need to find the guns that primarily work for you. Do you know what I mean? Are you a rushdown guy? Are you a long range guy? Are you up and close? Are you far away? Like, you need to know your playstyle of what weapons you're going to use, because that's what you're going to need to grow within your playstyle of a character in terms of your skills and how you play, but also in your XP. Pick 2 weapons that you're comfortable with and stick to them, okay? They will be your primary tools for taking down both arcs and other players. Mastering a couple of weapons is far better than trying to be a jack of all trades, trust me. With many weapons you're not proficient in, spend time learning the recoil, range, reload times, and combos for these 2 weapons. So when I say combos, I mean, let's say you got a fast gun. I don't know the names off by heart, but let's say for example you got a, what's that thing that bursts that you click? A kettle. Let's say you got a kettle and then you got like a shotgun. You know, a kettle does a 3 bursting and it has like 12 bullets. So that's what, 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's like 4 bursts that you can do, and then you got to pull out your shotgun to do like a 1 pump or a 2 pump. Do you know what I'm saying? Was that even right? I don't even know. I'm under pressure right now, but yeah, know your playstyle in it and know what combos are good for the 2 weapons that you're using. Once you're consistent, you'll start feeling more confident in fights and your kills will become more efficient. Switching weapons mid battle is fine, but always have a backbone you know well. The longest and oldest quote I've come across that I've heard when it comes to FPS shooters is switching to your secondary weapon is always the fastest thing, then reloading. Okay, do that. It makes sense. Okay, now put in the hours and repeat. Okay, that's the final one. The most important tip of all, just put in the hours. Skill and comfort don't come overnight or the next day or the day after that. If it does, then you must be a freak of a nature, because how? Okay, the more you play, the more familiar you become with maps, enemy patterns, and mission objectives. Repetition builds fluidity. Movement becomes instinctive, looting becomes second nature, and combat decisions happen faster. Do not get discouraged by early failures. You're going to die a lot. You're going to get tricked a lot by enemies. I can't lie, I'm one of them. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna, like, people are gonna say, yo, I'm friendly, bap, you're dead. Knockout. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You're gonna lose your loot. You know what I mean? But that's the part of the game. Every mistake is a lesson, and every successful raid is proof that practice pays off. Okay, consistency beats cramming. Aim for focused play sessions where you challenge yourself to improve. You say, in this game, I'm gonna get as much loot as I can. I'm gonna aim for this amount in terms of money or worth in terms of what you've looted, and I'm gonna get out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to have focus sessions so that you're getting better in each scenario. Don't be them guys that just, yeah, it's a new FPS shooter / looter, I'm just gonna run up in that game and shoot everybody dead because that's all I know how to do. That's kind of like a brain dead type of mentality. The game is still early. Learn other things about the game. Learn small intricate things, like, is switching your weapon faster to this? Is that better? Looting spot better than this? Like, you need to know these type of things. It's a looter shooter. Okay, you're facing plays, but you're also facing arcs. Alright, cool. Now, so to recap, right, get used to your keybands, okay? Use free loadouts at first. Loot efficiently, spend your skill points wisely, master 2 primary weapons, and put in the hours, okay? Follow these steps and you'll see yourself improving faster than you ever thought possible. Thanks for watching, okay? If you found this guide helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss any future Arc Raider tips and gameplay. Drop a comment below with your favorite loadout or skill setup. I'd love to hear what's working for you. See you in the next raid.